forward to hearing from you. Thank you.
Young people to pursue their dreams against all odds.
Absolutely. We got some really good ideas from a lot of different gardeners around apple trees, and start growing some basil.
Aaron Simmons is full of ideas. He's a rather unique combination of artist, inventor, and businessman.
For the past 10 years, I've been doing a lot of art, and it's a spontaneous vision that comes to me.
The artistic vision that led to the creation of his landscaping project, known as the Tree Pot, came to Aaron in Miami Beach, where he had moved after graduating from Nitro High School in 1991. Even though he was having the time of his life as an actor and model, not to mention a waiter in Cameron Diaz's restaurant, he figured he'd have more focus back home in West Virginia. He was also smart enough to ask for help.
I right away went to West Virginia State, Marshall, UC Entrepreneur Center, the SBA, the SBDC, anywhere that I can find advice.
As Aaron discovered, there are a lot of places that offer free advice, especially for young people. The West Virginia Small Business Development Center, for example, sponsors workshops to help entrepreneurs realize that nearly 70% of all businesses that fail simply never developed a good plan on paper.
So we make sure that they understand that going in and plan their business. Hopefully it'll be a roadmap to success. Their business plans need to include operating strategies, marketing plans, a lot of research.
This creates a really nice flower bed, 8 inches of soil around the tree.
Aaron Simmons took in all that advice before he staked his claim in the business world, so it's not surprising to hear about his early success and his award as the West Virginia Young Entrepreneur of the Year. Still, Aaron's kept his night job bussing tables at Joe Fazio's in Charleston, pouring that income into the tree pots.
That's how I've had to survive, and that's how I've had to continue the sacrifices that you got to continue to make and endure to ultimately hit it big, so to speak.
I think he's got a real good idea, and he's off to a great start.
Mark Springer of Lavalette Nursery says Aaron's business confidence is another key to success.
He just stopped by one day and had a tree pot with him, and we thought it was a unique idea, and we thought we'd give it a try.
But every inventor has his or her critics. Aaron says for years, friends and even some family members have told him he's wasting his time on crazy ideas that'll never amount to anything.
But I have to stay true to my vision, my passion that I have for my art, and to ultimately complete the visual product that I envision.
And ultimately get it to pay off for you.
And ultimately get it to pay off for me.
Prove all those critics wrong.
Prove everybody wrong.
Yeah, he's already starting to prove everybody wrong. He has secured contracts for his tree pot with some pretty impressive clients, including the West Virginia Capitol Complex and the Greenbrier Resort, Penny.
Not too shabby.
No.
He also has a website,
right.
treepot.com, and Aaron's just moved into a new warehouse at the Upper Kanawha Valley Development Center in Sheelian.
And that's where he hopes to increase production of the 100% cedar tree pots. And then he'd also like to start making them out of plastic.
That would allow him to mass market the product to consumers through places like Lowe's and Home Depot. Pretty impressive young man.
Yeah, he is. And he seems to have the world ahead of him, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
Is just starting to mass produce his tree pot, and he hopes his thriving business can bring jobs to the area. Our Lisa Brownstead is live in the newsroom with more on that. So tell us, what exactly is a tree pot, Lisa?
Sandra, it's an idea that came to Aaron Simmons about 4 years ago. After a couple dozen prototypes and a 2-year patent search, he's now ready for mass production. Simmons' uniquely designed tree pot takes a plain tree and dresses it up, giving it the illusion that the tree is the main flower in a flower pot. While it looks sophisticated, it's actually very easy to put together. It just takes a couple of screws and your tree pot is ready for planting. The design won Simmons West Virginia's Small Business Administration Entrepreneur of the Year last year. This year, he's ready for mass production, but is going to make his West Virginia product extra special for the very first few buyers. He says he's selling tree pots just as fast as he can make them and will begin assembly line production very soon, which means he'll be bringing a few jobs to the area. He says he already has orders from Florida and Virginia, and that you can currently find his tree pots on the northern grounds of the Greenbrier Hotel.
Wow.
Yeah, and we'll have more on this Entrepreneur of the Year and his unique design coming up tonight at 6.
I met Aaron, and he sure is an impressive young man. He's got quite a thing going there.
Yes, he does. We wish him the best.
All right. Thanks a lot, Lisa. Lisa Brownstead, live in the newsroom. Mention will make that job a Enhance the beauty of your lawn in just a few minutes. We'll show you how the tree pot works and how it can do wonders for any landscape. That's next.
And best of all, it's safe for your trees, too. Photojournalist Brad Rice takes us to Shillian for a look at the clever craftsmanship of the tree pot.
For me as an artist, I get what I like to call spontaneous visual concepts. I just get these ideas, these concepts that just kind of come to me. On this particular invention, the tree pot, I was living in South Beach at the time. I was on my way to the beach, kind of just to relax, lay out, enjoy the day, and there it hit me. The planter actually gives the tree the illusion that it looks like it's in a planter. So it's a 100% cedar planter that's designed to fit around the base of the tree. It has an interior shelf, which I designed, which was very important horticulturally, to keep any kind of soil from touching the tree, allowing the tree to breathe, sway. We manufacture them out of 3 different sizes. The small tree pot, which are very nice around small trees, diameters up to 7 inches or less, mailboxes, posts, poles. The future looks very bright, extremely bright. We're starting to establish a foundation where we're going to lease tree pots to cities, to businesses, to malls, to country clubs. We're going to create a landscaping design team that'll go in and assemble these in the spring, come and take them down in the fall. We'll clean them, take care of them, stain them, keep that beautiful natural cedar look.
Aaron's tree pots are currently being featured